I'm here with Casey, filming with BT Sport to go on a lie detector test to actually reveal the truth between Crystal Palace and Brighton. Believe it, now watch it on BT Sport.
Now you can't escape from the truth. We're going to all find out about Palace versus Brighton. Let's start off with our squads. Does Brighton have a better squad than Palace?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
It definitely does.
Definitely no. How on earth does our squad is worth probably double your squad?
Yeah, but we produce players and we've got a better manager that's taught our players how to play football.
Better manager. We'll get to the manager, but what are you talking about? Produce better players.
Right.
Right now, forget about producing better players. Wilfried Zaha, better than any other player. Elise, I think better than any other player. Edwards is up there. So when you talk about better squads, you haven't even got a better starting 11. So
I mean, I would definitely disagree with that. I would probably say maybe 3 of your players get into our starting 11.
is this the same as when you guys used to talk about Liam Bridcut being better than all of our players back in the day as well?
Liam Bridcut back in the day was a baller, to be fair.
Yeah, but you guys have been talking about having better. But come on, even the lie detector test said that as well.
The lie detector did not say I was lying. The lie detector.
Yeah,
It's still warming up.
It's still warming up. All right, then that's fair. So, talking about league finishes, you finished above us last season, but next season, is Brighton going to do it again? You know, it was a fluke in all honesty, but what do you think?
Yes.
And that's the truth.
No way.
100%. Like last season, we're still new to the Premier League. We're still just building. Our squad's getting better every single year. I feel like Palace, Vieira's done a good job since he's come in, but I feel like he could have already hit his ceiling.
Ceiling?
Yeah, I don't look at that Palace squad and think this squad is going to be challenging. I can't see them fighting for a lot. I think you'll be safe, but I don't think you'll be top 10.
Wait. So you're going to be top 10?
I think we'll be in and around it.
You have to remember, last season was the only time that you finished above us in how many years? I don't know.
Progress.
And that is because
history.
And that is
progress.
No, and that is because we were challenging for a trophy in FA Cup. That's the only reason.
Did you win?
No, we didn't win.
We didn't either.
But we had something to focus on.
We finished above it.
But we had something to focus on, and that's the only reason why you finish above us. And next season, when we got better squads than you guys, we'll finish above you. I'm 100% confident.
I don't think so.
I'm 100% confident. So talking about managers now, because you talked about Patrick Vieira before we started this, is Graham Potter a better manager than Patrick Vieira?
Yes, and hold on.
And that would be the truth.
And I think there's 19 other teams that have fans in the Premier League that would agree with me there.
So on what basis? Because he plays fancy football with no end product.
Plays fancy football. We have got end product. We finished above you, so we obviously won more games.
So we had a trophy to challenge for.
Okay, fair enough, but you didn't win it, so
Yeah.
it is sort of irrelevant. Oh, this is all falling down.
It's falling down because you're lying. Even that can't hold on to it.
Christ, this is Palace.
Let's go to the next question.
Let's go to the next question. And this one, you have to admit it. Is Wilfried Zaha better than any other Brighton players? Oh, come on.
No. No way.
What?
Both our fullbacks get into any top 4 team. Not any, but get into the top 4 teams. Zaha doesn't get near it. Zaha went to Man United when he was a better player than he is now, lost everything he had when he went to a good team, and then went back to Palace and he stands out in the Palace squad.
You do realise you're talking about a top 10 Premier League goal scorer last season. And you guys had, Marc just running down the wing like a headless chicken, and you think he's just
Marc
better
who's got, Man City are after him, and he'll go straight in their starting 11.
So who else?
Is
Who's the other
Zaha
fullback?
getting?
Who's the other fullback?
Lamptey. He was injured for a lot last season.
You have to remember, Zaha was linked with other big 6 clubs, but we didn't want to sell him. This is the only first time, other than Marco Correa, whoever has been linked with a top 6 club.
Lamptey.
Lamptey
was he was at Chelsea, they wanted to buy him back. Man United were after him.
So you're going to stick with Marco Correa? All right, you know what? I'll have to admit, it's tighter than I think because of the Marc hype right now. I have to admit that. But Wilfried Zaha lives rent-free in you guys' head, and that is without a doubt.
Zaha plays well against Brighton. I'll give him that.
Yeah, everyone else says that as well in the Premier League. So now let's talk about goals. And surely you can't lie about this. Wilfried Zaha will score more goals than any other Brighton player next season.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give you that.
Might just lie. All right. Exactly. You have to
admit, we've got a new striker coming in, new to the Premier League, so we'll see how he does. But I'm not going to stand here and say he's going to bag us 25 goals this year. I
also think Zaha's going to bag 25 goals. That's the player that he's.
No, that would be way more than Zaha. I mean, I think you'd even be a bit crazy if you went that high. But I think
he's gonna reach above 15 next season. He's going to still be in the top 10. So
how many did he get this year?
I think he got in total around 17 to 40. It depends.
In the Prem?
I think he was in the top 7 in the Prem, top goal scorers. I'm pretty sure about that. So next season he'll just kick on because we've done our first season out of the way. Now we've got more and better players. Know the system. He's going to be scoring goals. Trust me.
He's getting older though.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
matter. He's still in his peak. So yeah, as you saw last season as well. Now talking about Lewis Dunk. The player that you guys are so obsessed with, crying about if you play for the England, if you play in England, and it's this and it's that. Forget about England. Is he even a better player than Marc Guehi? The player that isn't. What? There is no way. There is no way.
But Lewis Dunk could have left Brighton 3-4 years ago. He could be at Chelsea and he'd be the starting lineup in England right now.
So you're talking about a player that's better than Marc Guehi, right? So why is Marc Guehi in the England squad where Lewis Dunk has been dreaming about that for the last 5 years?
How old is Marc Guehi?
Marc Guehi is still in his 20s, early 20s.
Exactly. Well, that's why, because there's room for him to grow into it.
So what about? So you're telling me Lewis Dunk was always old? What about when he was in his prime?
He was in the Championship. We've been in the Premier League for 6 years.
So how old is Lewis Dunk?
29.
Yeah, 29. So you've been in it.
Yeah. Can anyone?
So around that age. So 6 years ago when he was in.
You didn't ask me. Is Lewis Guehi better than Dunk was 6 years ago?
No, but I'm
ask
just
me
saying.
Right now. Dunk
who
is by far a better player.
By far.
Dunk gets us out of. The reason that we finished above you last season, a lot of it's down to Dunk. Like, we didn't score a lot of goals.
You're talking.
A lot of it's to our back four. Our back four are one of the best back fours in the league, and that's the reason that we finished above.
You're talking about one of the best centre halves in the Premier League in Marc Guehi, and you're comparing him to Lewis Dunk.
I think he's the best.
You're comparing him to Lewis Dunk. Are you like even Southgate doesn't rate him?
Where do you think?
You just have to live out of this. Brighton fans need to get this in their heads. Like Lewis Dunk is only good for Brighton.
Do you think he gets into a top
100%. Chelsea fans would want him back straight away. Who wants exactly? They don't want Lewis Dunk.
Well, they haven't got any.
They don't want Lewis Dunk. Exactly. They don't want Lewis Dunk.
We rejected about 50 million for him. Was it last summer? Summer before?
Now, let me ask another question. Do you wish you supported a different team?
No.
This is going to 100% be hit back.
That's true.
You don't.
Of course not.
But to be fair, Brighton fans do love sporting.
Brighton, I've come a long way with Brighton. I've watched us round the running track. I've watched us grow into a big stadium, go into Premier League for the first time, win some games, beat Palace, finish above them.
But you do have fans that love sporting Arsenal and Chelsea on the side as well. So are you one of them?
No, but growing up, you watch Premier League football on TV.
Yeah.
So it's understandable.
So did we.
Like,
when we win the championship, but we didn't support Arsenal or Chelsea like you guys do.
Do you not?
Nah, because of Palace fans, you never hear that. For example, if I go on Twitter right now, I hear people saying Brighton, Chelsea, Brighton, Arsenal, Brighton, Man United. It just shows that you guys don't even believe in your own club.
But I do, and I think we've got a good set of supporters now. Like, it was hard for us to have a lot of fans because our previous stadium held about 4,000 people.
Oh, our stadium is how old?
And the stadium before that was in Gillingham. So like we've been through it a little bit.
By having more fans, do you mean more empty seats? Because I saw lots of empty seats last season, Brighton games.
Don't think so. If you want to look at the stats, I'm pretty sure we're at capacity every game.
There is no way you're at capacity every game. You're matching with the likes of Man City in terms of fan base and not going to games. It seems like Brighton fans have other priorities. But anyways, as Crystal Palace fans, we love our team, we support our team, and we don't support other teams as well. But I rate that you're a minority that actually supports Brighton and no other team. And the final question I'll ask is, do you wish the best for Bissouma at Spurs?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I would say that.
Oh, how
No,
comes?
he's a baller, to be fair, and he done really well with us. He struggled in his first couple of seasons, but last 2 seasons he's been really good. And like, we've got Casado coming up now, coming through, like fill his boots, and I think he will do well there. So
Yeah, it'll be interesting when they go up against.
I just hope he doesn't score against Brighton.
Well, you'll have some Brighton Spurs fans celebrating that anyway. So
Yeah, I'm
some
sure we
people will
Sure
be
we
happy
will.
with that. But yeah, that's it for me. But you answered honestly, so that's good.